Before I began my preparations for landfall, I leafed once more through this curious book I had once chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid a visit to the land of Zipangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of the ship, when its author clearly belonged on the crew of a different boat, is beyond me. But here I am, poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else is the memoirs' many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. You know, spear wasn't too bad. So this very first weapon that you choose is going to be the item that you get. You also get a bonus to either dexterity, stamina, body, skill, or heart, which is like health, strength, stamina, magic. So we're going to go with spear. The sailor from the memoir seems to have spent quite a bit of time in Zipangu and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in details of establishments in the Zipangu called dojo, where people, including samurai, can congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. The samurai is a master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. Now, if I were to use another weapon, which would I choose? Gives us dexterity, stamina, skill, heart. This one doesn't matter too incredibly much. You can switch weapons whenever you want. You can level up a weapon whenever you want. As long as you're at the correct level, you can do it. This is really only going to be an extra bonus. Heart should be HP, so we're going to go with HP. The memoir also asserts that a samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in which situations, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for their next strike by focusing their ki, or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid the surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some of the innate ability to grasp these concepts, and have experimented many times with each technique. The memoir states Zipangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze on the shore, I'm struck with the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Sayorsi, his flying fairy guardian. I pull out the memoir once again and survey each page to arrive at the guardian spirit that best matches the force I'm sensing. As far as guardian spirits go, eventually you'll get the opportunity to change your guardian spirit. You'll earn more guardian spirits. They're all pretty great starters, but for some odd reason, the fire Inu just rules. I don't know why, he just does extra damage, helps out so significantly. This gives you an ability to dodge better, and I think your ki restores. This, I think you can sense enemies. Just gives you extra attacking power. So we're gonna go with the Fire Inu. Yes. I don't want to do the dojo. You can if you want. Dinghies have been ready for us to make landfall. For all I have read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead of me. I put the memoir down and leave my cabin. Let's check out the dead body. So all the weapons armor that you just got in that first beginning area, They go into your storage and you can't access them until you beat this first level. So just consider them lost for now. So at this point, you will always get 3 medicines when you rest at a shrine. Alright. So your boons is kind of like DLC, pre-order, bonus, and so on. I'm not sure. Everyone might get the gold armor set. It boosts the money you get from enemies, which later on is essential. Absolutely essential. Very first thing I would recommend doing is taking your spirit to 10. So right now all these are in red, or what you can't use. Key recovery, spirit required 7. Close combat attack key reduction is at 9. And skill damage is at 10. It's easier to get your guardian spirit to 10 before you do anything. Your guardian spirit will become more powerful, and I think you get a bonus to the circle triangle attack thing that you have. Your living weapon, it's called. Lower part of the screen, you see a little 3 with a sword. Those are samurai points. Go to spear. The first couple things you're gonna get are things that restore ki. So we'll do this one first. High stance only activates when you recover full ki from a ki pulse, raises damage caused. So this is gonna give you a buff as soon as you ki pulse properly. So we'll do the mid stance, low stance, and high stance of that ability. So what key pulse is, let's equip our weapon before we do anything here. That'd be embarrassing. Yeah, why not? Oh man, I'm heavy. Alrighty, CR equipment load is in the red. It's 113%. That's not good. All the gold armor gives a bonus of money earned from enemies. Those actually stack together to make a bigger boon, whatever you want to call it. So one piece of armor is probably not going to hurt anything. Gives us some life and some stamina, so we'll put 1 on. Can we get 2 pieces? 60%. I like to stay like 50% or so. That's just me. You might find that you like to play differently. No accessories. So small spirit stones give you Amrita, which is experience. As you earn Amrita, your living weapon gauge also goes up. That's in the upper left hand corner. You'll see like a yellow circle kind of forming around it, and it'll go bling. That's when you can use your special move. So each and every time you earn Amrita, that will go up. So for example, if you use a item that gives you Amrita, it'll also make it go up. Now it's almost half. It's like a third full. Whoop. The stuff on the ground is actually money. You want to collect the money. So key pulse. It's square. You see the little blue thingies coming towards you. Little blue fairies. And as soon as they're about to touch you, you hit R1. So square. If you do it right, you'll notice your little buff that you get underneath your health. So I do it a little later than early. You see the little fairies get brighter. And then you hit R1. To switch between stances, But right now we're in mid stance. Low stance, you hold R1, hit X. You'll go to low stance, triangle, high stance, circle, you sheathe your weapon. There are some abilities that can only be done when your weapon is sheathed, like the dual swords and the normal sword. You sheathe it and it... This is called a remnant. What a remnant is a dead person, like the spirit of a dead body or what. A lot of times they were actual players like me that died, but this one is staged and it's always going to be in this spot at all times. If you're playing online, you'll see these little red swords all over the place. That just means people died there. If you ever need some new weapons or armor, this is the absolute best way to get new weapons and armor. Hey, alright. Oh, he almost fell in the water. That was so bad. And you get glory. Eventually, you're able to buy things with your glory. I'm going to heal, and then we're gonna run through this area again. Go to that little house over there. Every time you go to the shrine, you heal, and all the enemies come back. Ow. So also when you do a key pulse, your stamina will go fast. Like if you don't do a key pulse, your stamina will go up slowly, but when you do a key pulse, it'll go quicker. I always remember there being somebody in here, but there never is. Let's see if we can hear something. You hear that noise? Boing, boing, kind of like an underwater thing. That is a Kodama. Kodamas are cute little guys. You really want to find every single one in a level. It is part of a trophy, and they grant you extra blessings when you find enough of them. Granted, you have to buy the blessing, but hey, you know, it's something. So whenever you see them, guide them back to the shrine. Once you find them once, you don't have to find them again. Now, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, our little fire Inu is glowing and doing something special. That means we can use our living weapon, or the triangle circle thing, whenever we need to. If you're surrounded by enemies and you're having a tough time, definitely use it. I tried to save it for the tougher enemies. Stab. Here's another remnant. And we're getting a lot of spear stuff today. Now we have a branching path here. We can go up to the left and go like a graveyard looking area. Or we go up to the right, which is kind of like the next area we have to get to. This area is probably going to be a little bit harder, so I'm going to suggest going this way. Always try to break boxes whenever possible, that way you get some extra items, like consumables, ammo of different types. Let's just destroy this guy. So triangle and circle. Mess that up. So that was your living weapon. You're sort of invincible. Every time you get hit, your gauge goes down. But if you hit triangle circle again, you do your guardian spirit move, where you see a little dog come out and attack him. So every time we collect Amrita, we will get extra bonuses to that gauge, so we can use it again. So you get Amrita from killing people, you get Amrita from items, anytime you absorb it. Oops. Which way do we go? Now, up there is an archer. I thought there was another archer over there that patrols. And then there's a guy, like, right over there that's tending a grave. So I wouldn't suggest just running over there. After you collect these items, this little way is kind of like the back area. Kodama. Little dude hiding in the green grass. Bring it. Where are you? Alrighty, so if we go to the left, that'll be our next checkpoint. There's a shrine up there. If we go to our right, we can take care of the archer. Not too bad. I'll get those items in a second. Over here, we're gonna get one of our first yokai. I'll show you what to do. Yeah, the spear is real nice for these guys. So a lot of times they'll kind of shoot out like this circle of miasma, like this black smoke looking stuff. Your stamina goes down significantly, like the recharge mount goes down significantly when you're standing in it. The only way to clear it is to do a perfect key pulse. That again is when it comes right towards you, hit R1. And now I'll actually clear the miasma out and you won't get the side effects of it. Kodama. We have a full Amrita gauge again. Level 7. Yeah, why not? If you still have some, try to run around and try to find some enemies. Any subsequent Amrita that you find from this point while you're in it, your living weapon will restore. So this little area is a shortcut back to the main shrine if you need it. Might as well take it real quick so we can just level up. Make sure you kick it down before you jump off, otherwise you can't get back up it. So right now we got 4 Kodamas at the shrine. 3 or 4. I can now do a Kodama blessing. Let's do that real quick. Blessing. You can do Hunter, increase the drop rate of materials, increase elixir drop rate, increase armor drop rate, weapon drop rate, or the amount of Amrita required. I'm going to do elixir drop rate. That way I start saving up on my elixirs. Anything excess that you have will go to your storage, and then when you die, it'll come out of your storage and back into your inventory. It's never a bad idea to have extra elixirs. We can also make offerings. Let's say no matter what, you are not going to touch a certain weapon. Let's say, for the heck of it, no matter what, I'm not going to touch an axe. Don't care about them, not touching them. So we go to offering, we can offer the axe. Another axe. The higher the rarity, the better stuff you can possibly get. I think we're just going to stick with the spear for a little while. So I'm going to offer this sword. Your bows and your guns also have extra bonuses on them that you want to read through. I normally go for drop rates or money earned. Drop rate of 4.1, drop rate of 4.1. Those got better damage, so we're going to take that one. Just kidding. We're going to lock it. So this is the one we want, so we locked it. You can use square, or you can select it and go to lock. So that way we can make the offering of these guys and not have to worry about it. If you notice the last 2, I got an elixir for it. I think that is random. But there's always a chance of getting an elixir when you make donations. So if you're running very, very low on elixirs, just donate a bunch of crap you're not going to ever use. You get Amrita and elixirs. Alright, we can level up. Get our spirit to 10 if we can. Ah, so close. We need 2,000 Amrita for the next level. We got a lot of extra little points in the lower left hand corner that we can spend. The very first thing I want to do is anything that restores ki. Alright, this is a very important one right here. Living water. So anytime you dodge, you'll restore ki. Instead of hitting your R1, you can just dodge. So I'm going to do mid stance first because I use mid stance a lot. But you want to do it for all of the stances. So you got low and high yet I have to do. Alrighty. So we do have some ninja points. What we want is eventually save up for the Maki Bishi. They're pretty much like little spike things you throw down and then it inflicts the slow status effect. For a certain boss that's coming up, it's going to be essential to have these things. So in order to unlock this one, I have to go over here and unlock this one. The Blinding Shell. And this should open up, I think, after we clear this mission. I'm not exactly sure. We want to keep a lookout for this one. Buy this first. As far as your magic goes, pretty much all the magic is really good. Guarding Spirit Talismans are pretty cool. pretty much your living weapon. When you hit triangle circle again, you throw your little doggy out. Guardian Spirit Talisman will throw your doggy out without any of your bonus gauge being used. Oasis Talismans are kind of like a regen effect. They'll slowly heal you. Not a bad way to go. Yokai Realm is going to be a resistance to that miasma. If you clear the miasma right away, you won't really need the resistance. You have Earth, Lightning, Water, and Wind talismans, which is kind of like your magic missile, but of that element. Definitely good to get. Oh, just kidding, it's not the magic missile. So these ones actually cover your weapon in that element, which will give you more damage. We're going to do the attack power one and the defense one. So this would lower the enemy's attack and lower the enemy's defense. Pretty good for bosses. In order to equip your magic and your ninjutsu, you need to go back to the shrine. You unlock Ready Ninjutsu. Jutsu, I'm sorry. And we don't have enough Omnio magic capacity. We don't have enough of that to equip any of these, so we're going to have to level that up eventually. Let's go back to the shortcut. So now we have the ability again to dodge and restore key. Dodge. So as you see, we earned another samurai point by just simply using the spear. There's a thing called proficiency and familiarity, and the more you use one weapon type, the faster that will level up, and you'll get a samurai point for it, and you also get titles. Go to equipment, go up to our spear. So you can see the little bar that says familiarity on top of by the weapon. It's 300 out of 300. And our attack went up to 86 from like 70 or something, and now our grapple damage we're able to use. Before, I think grapple damage was like grayed out and you couldn't use it, and now it's available and it's an extra effect that's added to it. Since that's maxed out, we can leave it behind. We can make an offering of it. We can give it to a blacksmith later. I'll probably offer it up. So this one does 15 more damage, and we can level up the familiarity twice. So it'll probably end up doing like 40 more damage in the long run. So I'm just going to equip that one, and we're going to level up. In order to get more familiarity, I'm not sure if it's from every kill or if it's from every attack. Getting some good money though. We already got over 1,000. That's awesome. We got one piece of that gold Nioh set. That's pretty great. Did I pick up the bow yet? Yeah, I picked up the bow. Let's equip that while we're at it. Activate this shrine. Now we can level up. We can get our spirit finally to 10. Now all the extra benefits on the Guardian Spirit are now available to us. Other Guardian Spirits have different requirements, like some require 20 spirit, some require 30 spirit, so on and so forth. Get this weapon. Now an item. Should be an item here when we drop down. samurai locks. Amazing. I'll show you that when we get back to the shrine. There's an item over there I missed. Good enough for me. You'll be preoccupied. Small spirit stone. If you notice, I no longer have that Emerita gauge in upper left-hand corner and I can't use my guardian spirit. The reason being, when you die, your guardian spirit is guarding your body, your dead corpse. So you gotta go back to your corpse and get your body back. Then you get your guardian spirit back with it. Alright, ninja locks. It will give you 1 samurai point. You don't lose them when you die, so use them right away. You'll hold on to them. The only thing you lose when you die really is the Emerita. So these spirit stones, save them. See what it does. I guess it must have blinded him. I'm not entirely sure. Drop off the sledge, get the item. Be sneaky with this guy. Do it. Most of these guys just kind of ignore you for a couple seconds. Whenever you see a well with a rock, hit the rock. Hit the rock. Hit the rock. Hit the rock. There we go. Sacred water. That's a dead body. There'll be a guy in here. Where do I want to go? The dead body's in here. So this is gonna be kind of like the first boss of the game. Attack him like once or twice, run away. Oh, that was sweet. Huh. Now we know. If you throw a blinding shell at his face, he falls over. Ah. Did you see that miasma that went around him? That like smoke stuff? That's the stuff that slows down your stamina regeneration. Kinda sucks. So that monster was protecting this item right here, which is the residence key. That allows us to go to the next area and continue. But I want to do some stuff before I do that. Alrighty. Not. Why are you throwing rocks? Grow up. I kind of forgot how to do this for a second. You see his helmet? It's a metal helmet. So if you hit him with a normal arrow, his helmet would just fall off and he won't die. This guy, he has like a wooden hat, so you can just... Oh. Really? He's extra spicy today. You're spicy too. Ow. There is no shame in spamming the triangle button. If it gets the job done, then that's what you gotta do. Ah. That guy's not wearing a helmet. Yeah, his head exploded. So, by triangle and square, in the right corner, you can switch ammunition types. This is like a fire arrow. So I'm pretty sure guns have the ability to actually go through an enemy's helmet, but arrows don't. And if you want a new spear or something, look for these and look at their weapon type. This guy's got a sword. So if you defeated him, you'd get a new sword. You defeated this guy, you'd get a Kurosama. And this guy's got a spear. So notice my Amrita gauge in upper left hand corner with the Guardian Spirit. I'm going to eat one of these. It's maxed out. Heal. And we're going to take this guy out. Oh, that was hard. Let's try to take another one out real quick here. Do it. So that gives them the burn status effect, which is great. Yeah, and I just took out a level 22. Look at that. So that must have been a normal character that died, because I got the gold armor set. Are you done talking? Okay, cool. So pretty much whatever you're wearing when you die, that remnant will have that. Amrita earned experience points up. So it gives us 3.5% extra experience. And Amrita gauge goes up too. Kodoma. Let's see, I missed that item. Missed this item. Missed. No. News. Oh. Almost died. Yeah, when you run out of stamina, it's almost always death. Nope, next one. Over here, drop down, you should be able to get that item. Alright. Stop being so tough. Just die. That's all you gotta do. All you need is death. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Death is all you need. Open this door. Use the residence key that we got. This door is locked, can't do anything about it. Since we reached the next shrine, go ahead and make some donations if you need to. We're gonna level up, so your body's gonna give you extra health. Heart is gonna make your ki go up and your bow attack rank go up. Stamina is gonna be for weight, so if you want to carry around that really heavy equipment that has really good defenses, just dump into stamina as much as you can. Stamina kind of does weight, but it mainly does ki pulse, strength I mean. Skill makes our main attack for the spear go up, and we get ninja power. Magic. We'll get some Omnio magic skill points and capacity. Before we didn't have enough capacity to actually use any of our Omnio magic, so you could level that up if you want. So this makes our weapon go up by 2, 0. I'm looking at attack melee weapon 1. The little blue number next to it is how much it's going to increase. 2, 0, 0, 2, 3. So if you want to go specifically for damage output, do skill first, so then you get 3 damage. 1, 1, 1. I don't know why it does that. Like sometimes body will make it go up, sometimes heart will make it go up, sometimes stamina makes it goes up. I have no idea why. But just kind of cycle through until you get the best bonus possible. You know, a little point in stamina is not going to be too bad. Let's do that. Lower our equip load just a bit. Alright, I think we're ready to tackle the rest of the level here. It's going to be a mix of yokai and humans. Can't go through there. There's going to be a big beefy boy over here, and then a little beefy boy over here. Alright, we got a full Rita gauge to take this guy on. Alright. Try to kill everything that we can. But you still have your gauge. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the next guy. Go, go, go. That works for me. Alright. Let's go and collect our spoils. Oh, I must have accidentally hit it. Remember, always hit the things next to the wells. So, if you're feeling ballsy, you could run through the fire. If you have enough fire defense, you should be fine. I equipped something, where was it? This one has verse fire +3. That's not going to be enough, but you can try. Otherwise, there are buckets randomly scattered in the area that'll make you wet. They'll cover you in water, and you'll be able to run through fire. But otherwise, you're pretty much going to stick to the rooftop, stick around. This right here is a broken rooftop. If you walk on it, you'll fall down and probably get ambushed by enemies. Is it this one? It's this one. Here's a little Kodama. Let's see, what can we see? Is that a sleeping bad guy? Might be. There's 2 sleeping bad guys. Let's shoot them. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, cool. Was it worth it? Yeah, maybe. Alright, we got a title. So go to your main menu, go over to titles. Title list, nope. Prestige summary. Alright, you'll have 2 pages of these prestiges. Durability of living weapons, awesome to invest in. If you don't want to invest in that, invest in something that has a percent next to it. So elemental attack damage, 0.5%. The good thing about percentage is when you're level 260, 0.5% could be like 1,000 damage instead of, like, if it says just one number, like 10 elemental damage. At level 260, it'd just be 10 damage. So definitely go for percents. I'm gonna do durability of living weapons. That way my gauge is a little bit longer and I'll stay in it longer. One to look out for is money drop from enemies. Definitely invest into that one. Oh shit. Hey, stop it. Shouldn't have wasted all my arrows. Oh well. Okay, go back now. No. All the enemies are dodgy and spicy today. Branching path. Let's see. Do anyone else do one of those? Trying to look around the corner. You'd think after like 35 years you'd understand the concept that it's not going to work that way, but I still do it. Don't walk into the fire. I shouldn't have to say that, but don't walk into the fire. It's not going to end well for you. Nioh is very flammable. I know I said earlier if you run through the fire you get a shortcut, but Nioh is very flammable. Oh, what the shit. You think I care, because I do. Sounds good. Let's see. It's over there. It's over there. So this is one of those shortcuts. Make sure to kick it down. Makes your life a little bit easier to get back on the roofs if you fall or something. Or die. Areas that are shrouded in smoke like this and have little thingies spinning around them are going to be the big badass yokai. Love when that happens. So whenever you see a big badass yokai, try to save up your Amrita gauge just to take him out. We can see a Kodama in the distance, and we can see a barrel. We want both of those. We'll try to get to the barrel first without dying. You know, things happen. Pretty sure there's a dude over here. Yep. Sup, dude? That's right. Die. Alright. Going to jump attack this Mamba Jamba. Yeah. Right in the face. Each time your proficiency with the spear goes up, you'll get a point. Let's see, my familiarity maxed yet? It is. So right now our maxed out familiarity spear does 111 damage, and the next spear I can equip does 109. So it's 2 more damage, but when the familiarity of this level 7 goes up, it'll probably be like 118 or something. Not sure exactly, but that's just a rough estimate. The more familiarity bars on the weapon, the more you want to prioritize that weapon, because it will do more damage eventually. Like this one has 2, this one has 3, but we want spears. Ooh, rifle. Ammunition. Oh. Push down this water thingy. I should distinguish the fire so you can actually run through it if you die. So you have a ladder get back on the roof, and then you have this water shortcut. Am I wet? I'm not wet. Darn. Okay, we got 2 guys on the roof if I remember correctly. Maybe 3. We got a couple guys patrolling. You don't want to take out everyone at the same time unless you have your living weapon available. That was a mistake. Mama gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out. Nioh gonna take you out. Man, headshots aren't doing what they used to. Unless it's just my bow. Maybe my bow sucks. Oh yes, fall down to your doom. Oh. You trying to tickle me? Get over here. That's right. That's right. That's also right. Who sees me? You? So the rocks are awesome if you only want to lure one at a time. Ow. Ow. Can't touch this. Yeah. Oh, nuts. Dodge. Focus. So note about the stances. High stance, you will take lots more stamina each time you swing your weapon, but you will do lots more damage. Mid stance, kind of like the middle ground, you'll do a minor amount of damage and some stamina loss. Low stance, you're going to be faster in general. Your dodges will be a little faster if I recall. And then your attacks are going to be faster, but they're not going to do as much damage. So just keep that in mind. Can't go that way. I'll burn to death. Let's go up this ladder. Should be able to take out one of the dudes. Oh, hey. You're ready. Should be a Kodama over here somewhere. That's a shortcut. I think he's right there. Yep. Get this item before we get the Kodama, because we can't get back up otherwise. Summoner's Candle. Yeah. Give me a second and I'll tell you about that. Anyone gonna shoot me? Nobody at all? No one's interested? Really? Okay, cool. Summoner's Candle. What this does, let's say you have 600,000 Emerita on your corpse, and your guardian spirit's guarding your corpse. You have to run all the way back to your corpse to get it, right? Otherwise, you will lose all of the Emerita that you saved up. What this does is it summons your guardian spirit to you. Your guardian spirit will come back with all the Emerita, so you don't have to go all the way through the level towards the final boss of it or whatever and just die. So yeah, you can use this. There's not very many in the game, but it'll bring all the Emerita back to you and your guardian spirit. Probably the best item in the game. We got a new title. Let's see how that's going. Prestige. Go to other page. There's some fall key, ninja power, elixir recovery on life. Naturally, we're going to go with elixir recovery. I'm pretty sure that's 0.5% of our HP that's restored. Careful around this area, because if we die, we have to go all the way back. And our checkpoint is right up on this hill. We want to get the checkpoint without dying. But shit happens. So if you need to warp back to the nearest shrine real quick, this is kind of like a homeward bone almost, except you'll lose all of your Emerita that you have. Pretty much stab yourself, warp back to the shrine that you're last at. For whatever reason, if you need to get back there in a hurry, that's the way to do it. I don't think I've ever used one for any reason. Might be able to be sneaky enough to get this guy. Kodama. If you don't say Kodama, you didn't get the Kodama. Kodama? Yeah. Just kidding. This area right here, if you walk forward to the ship, you will fight the boss of the area. Automatically. You don't have a yes or no, it will just happen. So don't go there until you're ready. Whenever you're in a body of water like this and you can't tell where the edge is, rotate your camera up. The darkest area is death. Dude. last Kodama should be over here. If we did it right, we'll get a little notification that we got all Kodamas. Shit. Is there one over here? There's one over there. That guy, right there. Alrighty, just kidding. This is our last Kodama. All mission Kodama spirits have been guided to the shrine. I don't know, high stance just kind of sucks. Nothing's better than a stabby. Small spirit stone. There's an item on a roof I gotta get. Yep. We could have done that after the Kodama, but oh well. I think that's just about everything for this area. Oh, no it's not. Just kidding. I'm going to level up, make some donations, and change my equipment around. The main thing you want to do is get the Makabishi, things that you throw on the ground that cost slow, and the ninjutsu, and you want to distribute your stats how you want. Survivability, you might want heavier armor, so just, you know, dump all your points into stamina. You can wear the heavier armor. For attack, for your damage output, you just kind of want to go to each skill. Hold on. Let's give you a visual. To wear the heavy armor, you're going to want to put all your stats possible into stamina. Your equipment weight limit will change so you can wear heavy and heavier armor, so then you'll survive just a little bit more. If you want to do damage output for your spear or whatever weapon you're using, check every one of these statuses. So 1, nothing, nothing, 1, 1. So the ones that have a 1 next to it, next to your attack melee weapon 1, you kind of want to go with whatever gives you the most benefit. So this gives us 10 ki pulse and 1 samurai skill. This gives us 5 ki pulse and 1 samurai skill. So I'm just going to go with the skill increase to 7. Yes. And then you do it again. Attack melee up 2, nothing. Nothing, only 1, nothing, nothing. So we're gonna go to body this time. That way I get, 3 total increase on my weapon. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. And as far as skills go, whatever weapon you're using, the main skills that I'm going for are in all of those weapons. And once you learn it in the spear, it carries over to the dual sword, carries over to the sword. So you don't have to rebuy them for every single weapon. Anything that deals with ki pulse even when dodging, yes, we want that one. So the very first ones that you go for have to deal with the ki pulse. The one that gives you a damage up when you ki pulse perfectly, and then the one that enables you to ki pulse while dodging. This one's pretty good. The flux, changing to another stance, increases your ki pulse recovered. So that means you're attacking, and as the blue comes towards you, you change your high stance to low stance, just another stance you're not using. So later on in the game, this becomes crucial, because you're going to need to get that stamina up as fast as you can. See how fast it goes up when I switch stances? Let's try to deplete it. Mess up. Pew! Alright. I'm gonna do my thing like I said, and then we'll go straight to the boss and try to defeat him. Alright? See you in a second. Alrighty, I'm all leveled up, ready to go. Going to take out an enemy in here first. Another one of these bad boys. Makes me feel so powerful. If you have enough left, go on a killing spree. That didn't even hit him, but he died. That was amazing. Okay.
These barbarians, they're turning into monsters.
Now it's up to you if you want to kill these enemies first, or if you want to run right to the boss. Maybe like on your first try, kill all these guys, but then all subsequent tries just beeline straight to the boss. Don't even worry about them. Six should be enough. I look ridiculous, but hey, this is the best I have by keeping my weight down. I have the weakness talisman on and a blinding shell. I'm using the weakness talisman right away.
It was supposed to be an easy job.
Some kinky stuff going on inside of this boat. Rawr. Alright, so run behind him. Attack, dodge the hell out of the way. A lot of times he'll spin around and attack you with a boulder. Ugh. Like that, he'll spin around and attack you. Don't feel bad about dying, it's part of the learning process. Back at it. Pick up my corpse. I'm going to use a weakness talisman. So he'll take more damage when he has the weakness talisman. Ugh. Never tried this. Oh, amazing. Huh. So when he grabs the ball, wait to the last second to dodge. He's being stupid right now. What are you doing? I lucked out on that one. Here we go. Nope. I don't know what he's doing. He normally kills you pretty quick with those things. Oh, I blinded him. I blinded him, you guys. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. When you blind him, he doesn't throw the ball at you. That's what's going on. Oh, wow. I wish I would have known that like a long time ago. Huh. Wow, I learned something new today. Smash all the pots. Alright, Well, that's the easiest way I've found to defeat this boss. I didn't even try to do that deliberately. So the ninja skill, Blinding Shell, blinds the boss, so he doesn't know what he's attacking, and he can't throw the boulder at you. He just throws it at the wall. I'm astounded. That's amazing. Let's proceed on and see where we go from here.
Who are you?
A foreigner? Your skill against Oni is impressive.
As is your skill with English.
My name is Hanso Hattori. And you are?
Call me William. I'm here in pursuit of someone.
An enemy, perhaps? Hunting a person down in a strange land will not be easy. If you lend me your strength in fighting Oni, I will help you in return. Well then,
Totally normal to have a kitty in your vest.
dawn is breaking.
Totally normal.
Come.天下人であった太閤秀吉様が亡くなり、この国では今、二人の侍が歯を競っておる。一人は秀吉様を継いだ石田三成と、もう一人は我が主君徳川家康様。わしは家康様から西国大名たちの調略を任され、この九州へ参ったのだ。ウィリアム、近頃巷には地味猛量が出没し、大名たちは手を焼いておる。鬼を切るその腕を売り込めば調略の好機となろう。案ずるな。あやかし騒ぎを追えばお主の仇も現れよう。まずは家康様に近しい隣国豊前の官兵衛殿のもとに参ろう。
So much for that foreign merchant I've been tracking. I was hoping to capture him and use him as a bargaining chip, but he's dead now. One reaps what he sows. I acquired the abilities to leave a mission whenever I want and use the dojo. So I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode number 2, Isle of Dreams. We got all the kodamas. Excellent. First try. I'm not going to be doing the submissions as part of the walkthrough because it's just kind of like the same level over and over again but different objectives. I'll be making a new episode for each main mission. So the next one is going to be Deep in the Sorrows. And as far as the dojo and the blacksmith, there's kind of a lot to go in on that. Like especially the blacksmith, there's a lot of information. I would have to make like a very separate walkthrough just for the blacksmith. Maybe at some point in the future, or if everyone leaves comments for a walkthrough with the blacksmith, I'll do it. But otherwise I'm just gonna skip over it, just kind of level up, make all my weapons how I want them and proceed. If you think I'm doing an alright job, if you want some more information or something, leave a comment. Otherwise I'll see you in the next mission. Thanks for watching.